Greg Abbot, governor of Texas. I just have to wonder, who do you think this is helping? The data has been in for years on what treatment should be available for trans children. What is it about Texas that makes it so special that the consensus opinion of the medical establishment, of a variety of doctors and psychological specialists, should just be ignored? All right, everybody. How many episodes have we begun by saying Texas? Texas did a thing. So we gotta talk about the thing Texas did. Greg Abbot has been like one of the largest sources of depression for me. I gotta say. And yet, we have to cover his stuff over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. First, though, we get into the fan art section before we will do any of that. From Karamba, we have not one, but two differently lit versions. Basically, the background changes of a Sailor Moon style Suris. And as always, there is no context given. But it looks really, really good. The next one we have is from Maisie Cloud. No context given on this one, but I do like the outfit. Feels very Pokemon Trainer almost. So I want to do Sailor Moon Suris now. It's Mew Ichigo style. Oh, okay. Still feels Sailor Moon. Even that. Yeah, it is Sailor Moon. Shoosh. It literally has a moon pendant. Anyways, the last one we fuck me. Last one's from Cosmic Lucy. It said, I'm not much of a Discord user, but I had an idea for fan art. I just had to show so I could send it. It's based on Suris' hate of NFTs, which I agree. I drew a little parody of the monkey one. The best part is that it's free, and actually more unique than the real ones, since it's hand-drawn and the outfit is custom. We just take this, mint it on the blockchain, and sell it as the rare $50 million NFT. This is for showing me that awful fucking monkey. Oh my god, Reckless Rap. Why? Why? Why do you make me cringe twice? Fucking 50,001 channel points, making me want to bludgeon my head with a cylinder block. Reckless Raptor, for dropping 50,001 channel points. Fuck you. Oh well. I want you to consider. If there is drywall near you, I want you to measure the thickness of the drywall. In whatever way you see fit. Jesus fucking Christ. Lord does art. Thank you for redeeming your points for the correct side of history. Oh well. You're having a good night. Fucking hell. Okay. Well, with that pain out of the way, we have to get to the next bit. So this one actually was made aware to me thanks to Tolarian Community College. So this is horrifyingly evil. This is going to cost children's lives. Words fail me. Please protect our trans friends and families. Protect trans children. There are monstrous forces looking to harm them. So if anybody here is a fan of the professor, he's got things to say. Let's see what thing he's got things to say about. Let's take a look here. We're going to open this in a new tab so that we can just read it right here. This is from Governor Greg Abbot. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Axolotl. Let's take a look and see what is here from Governor Greg Abbot. Dear Commissioner Masters, consistent with our correspondence on August 2021, the Office of the Attorney General has now confirmed in the enclosed opinion that a number of so-called sex change procedures constitute child abuse under existing Texas law. Because the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services is responsible for protecting children from abuse, I hereby direct your agency to conduct a prompt and thorough investigation of any reported instances of these abusive procedures in the state of Texas. Now,
What procedures does it count? Well, the OAG, or the Office of the Attorney General, makes clear it is already against the law to subject Texas children to a wide variety of elective procedures for gender transitioning, including reassignment surgeries, which doesn't really fucking happen. They can cause sterilization, but so can a wide variety of other fucking medications. It's not a fucking good point. Mastectomies, which we already do in cases of child-onset breast cancer. Removals of otherwise healthy body parts. Gee, I wonder when they're going to talk about circumcision then. I'm sorry, removals of otherwise healthy body parts? Why the fuck do we circumcise kids still then? Sorry, this one feels like bullshit based on other fucking shit. And administration of, and here's the big one, puberty-blocking drugs. And supraphysiologic doses of testosterone or estrogen. Puberty-blocking drugs. Now, would you like to know the side effects of puberty blockers? Would you like to know the side effects of puberty blockers on children? There is one noted side effect. And it only happens in a small variety of cases. Bone density. Bone density. And again, this is only noted in a small variety of cases. Do you want to know the difference physiologically between having late onset puberty and taking puberty blockers? Let me list the differences. Oh boy, howdy! I just listed the differences, cause there are fucking none! We use puberty blockers on kids who are suffering from early onset cancers that feed on the overproduction of testosterone and estrogen already. The studies on how this stuff affected children was already done! We already did it! These things weren't invented for trans kids. These things were invented for cancers. And we did it for years. We know the side effects. This isn't some new fucking drug. In the case of gender dysphoria, where puberty-blocking drugs can be incredibly useful in the mental development of children who suffer from gender dysphoria, instead, Governor Abbot wants to ban this known medication with a plethora of research on it showing what it does and doesn't do. Would you like to know, anybody in chat, would you like to know how you stop the effects of puberty blockers? Would you like to know what you do? Here, let me give you the exact noted way that you take puberty blockers and you turn their effects off in the system. You just stop taking them. You just stop taking them. That's all you do. As soon as you stop taking them, the body begins to flood with the exact same levels that it would have had otherwise of testosterone and estrogen, giving you your puberty in the exact same way that you would have otherwise had in a late onset puberty. Continuing on. Texas law imposes reporting requirements upon all licensed professionals who have direct contact with children who may be subject to such abuse, including doctors, nurses, teachers, and provides criminal penalties for failure to report such child abuse. So if a child is taking puberty blockers and a teacher does not immediately report them to the authorities, then they get criminal penalties. Why? Why? What benefit is had to the kids? If this is about protecting trans kids, what benefit is there to the kids? What actual benefits are there here? It says there are similar reporting requirements and criminal penalties for members of the general public. So if you just happen to see a 15-year-old walking away from a pharmacy, and in their bag, you happen to peek, on accident, and you see that there's HRT. There's a supplement in there for testosterone. You immediately have to say that to the authorities. It is illegal not to. There's a criminal penalty if you happened to know or be made not even minutely privy to. Is that a transgender? I'm calling the police. Yeah, no. This doesn't help anyone. Texas law also imposes a duty on DFPS to investigate the parents of a child who is subjected to these abusive gender transitioning procedures, and on other state agencies to investigate licensed facilities where such procedures may occur. See Texas Family Code 261.301. To protect Texas children from abuse, DFPS and other state agencies must allow the law as explained in OAG Opinion KP 0401. Speaking of abuse, can we just hold on? Is spanking legal in Texas? I'm just curious. Corporal punishment is legal in Texas as a form of child discipline. We want to protect Texas children from abuse. Corporal punishment is legal in Texas as a form of child discipline. To protect Texas children from abuse. But corporal punishment is still legal in Texas as a form of child discipline. Yeah. Show of hands. Who's surprised? Who's surprised? Just show of hands. Who's surprised? Anyone? Anybody? Nobody? Okay. Cool. Now that we know, Darth Crystal, thank you for redeeming your points for an owl. Oh, well. Greg Abbot, governor of Texas. I just have to wonder, who do you think this is helping? The data has been in for years on what treatment should be available for trans children. What is it about Texas that makes it so special that the consensus opinion of the medical establishment, of a variety of doctors and psychological specialists, should just be ignored solely because you want to protect kids from a boogeyman you think exists, while also allowing corporal punishment for kids still. Also, they'd be fine with Judge Rothenberg Center. I still think we should give Texas back to Mexico. I don't think we abandon Texan citizens that way. I don't think we do that. I think we try to actually change the minds of the voters in Texas so that we don't get another Greg Abbott in power. That's what I think, personally. But what do you think in the comment section below? What do you think? Because shit like this makes me want to, again, measure the thickness of drywall, but with my skull. Just me. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I would like to know all your thoughts. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Follow over on Twitter if that is not a thing that you've done at this point so far. If you want to support my channel and what I do, there's access to Patreon as well as a variety of other methods in the description. And with all that said, everybody, insert end of video tagline here.